All right, this is a video on comparing numbers and its Common Core standard for NBT2. The vocabulary today is obviously to compare. To compare just means you're going to find out whether the number is greater than, less than, or equal to the other number. The symbols that you're going to use is this one, the less than symbol. I like to think of it as it looks like an L, and I can spell less with it. And the greater than symbol, I can't spell less than with, so it must be the greater than one. Or you can use the alligator eats the bigger number way that you probably learned in previous grades. For example, right here, the alligator always wants to eat the bigger number, so this is 9 is greater than 2. This right here is the 7 is bigger, so you notice the alligator is eating the bigger number, so this is 6 is less than 7. We always read from left to right on these. So on this one, the 8 and the 8 are the same, so the alligator doesn't know which one to eat, so we read it from left to right. 8 is equal to 8. Great. All right, let's do a problem. So this says compare 633,518 to 633,529. The first strategy is to use your place value chart. So I just wrote both numbers on the place value chart. The second thing you want to do is to notice that both the numbers ended in the hundred thousands place. Now, to compare these numbers, I'm always going to look at the biggest digit first, because as you know, the difference between this number and this number is great, because this number here is more than 10 times greater than this number here in the 10,000s place. Okay, so let's try to do that. So all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to compare the two, and if they're the same, I'm going to cross them out. If they're different, I'm going to circle them. So it looks like 100,000, same, same. 10,000s, same, same. 1,000, same, same. Hundreds, same, same. Tens, different, so I circle. And I say, okay, which one's bigger, 1 or 2? Obviously 2 is bigger. So I go up to my picture and I say which one has the 2 in the tens place. It's this one, and the alligator is going to eat that one. So this would read 633,518 is less than 633,529. Now there's a different way to do this. The other strategy would be to count the digits on each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since they both have the same number of digits, then all I have to do is go from the largest digit to the smallest digit and cancel them out if they're the same, just like before. And then when I find that ones that is different, I circle it. So I start in the largest place value. So it's 6, same, 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 same. The 10,000s place, same, same. The 1,000s place, same, same. The hundreds place, same, same. The tens place, different, different. And then the alligator is going to eat the bigger number. And then I've got my answer. So 633,518 is less than 633,529. Okay, all right, let's do the next problem. This also says compare, but notice what we have. In the other problem, we had two numbers in standard form. And this time we have one in expanded form and one in word form. Now, when you're comparing numbers, you really want to compare numbers in the same form. You don't want to compare oranges to apples. You want them to be the same. So that's why we're going to change both of these into standard form. Now, in order to write them in standard form, you could use your place value chart and to write this number in standard form. So all I would do is I would write 32,000. You can start with 3 zeros and then write the 32 and then double check 32,000. So I've got it. And then I'm going to write 50, and I always solve these vertically, okay? Then I add them. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 5 is 5, nothing plus nothing is nothing, 2 and 3. So I've got 32,050 as this number, so I'm going to rewrite this. So it's 32,050. Okay, and now I'm going to do the next number. Now the next number is in word form. It's a little harder, but I just write 32,000. 32, oops. I'm going to do that again. That kind of smeared. 32,000. And then it says 50, so then I'm going to write 50. Hey, it looks like the same thing. So it looks like they're both the same, because when I wrote them both, I converted them both into standard form. It made this so much easier for me. I see that these are both the same, so I know they're equal to each other. Okay. Next problem. Okay. This number, it's not compare, but it's ordering from least to greatest. So you're comparing these three numbers and putting them in the order from least to greatest. Now, whenever I'm doing this type of problem, when I say least to greatest, I say greatest first, and I accidentally switch the order. So I don't do that. What I want to do is I put an L for least, and then I put a G for greatest. And that way when I go and check my work, I can say, is the number over here the smallest, and is the number over here the biggest? And then I don't have to worry about keeping that in my head. All right, so again, this is an expanded form. This is in word form. This is in standard form. You do not want to have them all in a different form. We want to get all these into standard form. So this number right here is in standard form, so we're just going to keep it the same. But we need to change this one and this one. So I'm going to get out my place value chart. And I'm going to do this number here. It looks like it's 5,000, so 3 zeros and a 5. And this is 20, 1 0 and a 2. I add those up, and I get 5,020. So I'm just going to rewrite that here. So if I add this number and this number together, I get 5,020. Okay, now I need to change the middle number from word form to standard form. It says 3,000, so I'm just going to write 3,000. It's just easier for me. And then it says 60. Ooh, that's a terrible 0. And then 62, so I'm going to write 62 over here. I'm going to add these up. 2, 6, 0, 3. And now I have my new number. Instead of word form, I'm going to write this in standard form, which is 3,062. And now I've taken something that was incredibly hard and I've made it super easy. So now I know this is the smallest, so I put it next to the L. 3,062. And then the next smallest would be this one, so I put a comma. 4,500. And then the greatest would be this one. 5,020. Whoa, Nelly, I always forget my digits. All right, then I double check. Yes, that seems correct. And I've got that problem. If you had one that said order from greatest to least, you would change this to a G and this to an L. But we're done. All right, I hope that helps.